go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is mine. In a while, I find it's me. I can tell this is me. In a while, I find it's me. I feel
걸음걸이고 난 대신 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 난 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 걸음걸이고 장난거리 대신 뻔뻔한 그런 말은 내 안에 내 기분 대로 걸음걸이고 난 대신 삐끗덕 So I just can't stop 모든 모두 두드리지만 나는 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 내 무슨 내 손까지 오늘도 가는 폼 장난보다 난 비교 비켜 내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 왜 좀더 비겁해
Vietnam get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. The ball has bounced loose now. Beckham. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crosses it in. He's rising! And again! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stood up well to him there. Yep, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Lam really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Over to the other side. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham carries the ball down the right. Nice control. Quarter of an hour played. Varane deals with that comfortably. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Rice. No way through. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. He has a look out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lam. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Vieira. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a... Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And he's well positioned here. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Beckham. Lam aims beyond the defence. Paz. And it's Marcelo. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Marcelo. Vieira. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tele does really well to win the ball there. Tele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's well spotted. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Vietnam up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities oh, what a mistake! And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Rice with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, they could break here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Marcelo. Paz can see things others simply cannot. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now, can they get him away?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played out wide. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lahm. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Rice. We expected better, and so did he. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. That's going wide left. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Towering header! And he's stuck it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So we have
Numero
movement
14.
on both benches.
Numero 10.
You're looking at
Numero
a different
41.
game now.
Numero 15.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
Il
significant.
numero 21. Il numero 13. Thiago.
Can he get it through?
Il numero 17.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Il numero 8. Attenzione, una
And that is
sostituzione.
expertly dealt with.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Corner number 4 coming up here. Thiago powering forward here. Terrific effort! Off the post! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that is a little undercooked. Pullet running with intent. Vieira. And he's gone backward here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Šeško, shot a goal! And that's in! What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Threads one in. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's the clearance. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on.
I hopelessness. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Dancing in the colors.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Fofana. And he plays one through. He has found the way through. Nicely shaped cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Paz. Vieira. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. Rice. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he knocks it clear. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paz. And it's Vieira. Beckham. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Three decent chance! Fofana. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here. And it's Fofana to Rabiot. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
15 minutes till half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they've switched it over to the other side. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great leap! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Some really good ball movement. Rabiot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Marcelo is onto this. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rabiot. Nesta. Pinches it off him. Rabiot. Salmakers. And it's Richie. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, in he goes again. And there's a goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Vietnam have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So straight into the second half. Now it's Rice, and this is Ronaldo. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham makes a move down the right. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, now he can... Chance! It's a goal! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And he lines up a cross. And that has been knocked clear. And it's Fofana.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice, and this is Ronaldo, and he's got the beating of his man. Ricci, Gabbia, Estupinian, and again they run up against stubborn defending. He's shifting through the gears here, and the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking tidy in possession here. And he shoots! Against the crossbar. Paz. And this is Ronaldo. And the shot! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Numero 20.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Viene sostituito con il
As if
numero
3
24.
weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12. Lascia il campo per il numero 14. Modric.
Vietnam choosing to make the first change. Marcelo gets into a good... He leaps for it! High and ultimately harmless. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bale. Fofana. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And this is Modric. Brilliantly cut out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gabbia spots it and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Vieira. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sheshko! Oh, he's bustling through here. And they're back on the ball again. Driving forward. And a shot! Ball played for Nesta. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ricci. Fofana. Estupinian. Ricci. And it's Fofana. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through.
Ci saranno 3
And the
minuti
shot!
di recupero.
And that's a sharp finish. 100 games of service, duly rewarded.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Fofana. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters...
I never satisfied. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like palm to my chin. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like palm to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I could come apart. No, be only you with waka come. Like the rest, never walk alone. No, be only you with waka come. Like the rest, never walk alone.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset.
And he shoots! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This ended up in no man's land. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this...
That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam are now luxurious. It's Ibrahimovic! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot up.
Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Beckham. And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Seedorf. Oh, easy pickings there. Great Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's done it!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
About our differences, we don't talk. difficult to speak. Less critically, I see no truth as mythical. No, vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences and we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. You gotta get some, shake some. Pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up, nothing's there. Build it up, you wanna build it up. We can build it up. You wanna build it up with me. Come on, build it up. Come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up if nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some. Pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up if nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some. Pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up and nothing's there.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Ibrahimovic! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking in.
He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That has not gone well. Cristiano. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Koundé. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Kane. Koundé. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. It's a searching pass. Tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Kane. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. Great vision. Can he finish? Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kane. Mbappe receives it in a good position here, and he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Marcelo, and this is Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Impressive jump! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pull it. Rice goes for a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that...
Oh, great leap! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
It's clear that you're ever loving. I knew it from the start. I opened my eyes, I was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving. It's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving. We'll never be apart. Yes, you ever real love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. It's clear that you're ever loving and everyone can see. I wanna be someone that you can count on. I wanna be everything that you wanted me to be. Been waiting forever, I don't know how long. Before you came, everything else was so cold. I never thought something special I have for home. It's clear that you're ever loving, I'm always by your side. It's clear that you're ever loving. Yes, you have the real love, hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Hoping that you feel
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Czech claims comfortably. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Beckham is there to clear. Marcelo getting forward. Xavi Alonso. Pele looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pull it. That's Vieira. And it's Marcelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
So it is still 0-0. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Best. Pele. That's Thuram. Has a look and plays it forward. Gabriel. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Pinches it off him. Best. There he goes, motoring forward. Vieira. Marcelo. Here's Vieira. And it's Gullit. Nicely spread. Beckham has it in a wide position. Crosses it in. That's not going far. Oh no, this does not look good. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Nesta. Beckham receives it in a wide position. It's a good ball out wide. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Xavi Alonso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pepe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rice. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ibrahimovic. And that's a good-looking ball. Pirlo. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pressure coming in from all directions. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the ball's gone astray. Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Look at the space here. Pele. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Tries to pass it through. He's onside. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Best. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel with the clearance. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Marcelo. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Beckham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get it.
Oh, he's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Varane gets it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Just about up to the hour now. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And it's made its way to him. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball. Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This looks promising. And it's played. And a header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
10,
on both benches.
Pele. Number 21, Pirlo. Number 13, Xabi
Best
Alonso.
will not want to lose out
Number
here, not
11,
against this opponent.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the
Robson.
field.
Now the
Number
delivery.
23,
And he knocks it
Del
clear.
Piero. Number 15, Frenkie de Jong.
Vietnam
Number 14,
perhaps contemplating their
Brian
next change
Wilson.
here.
Number 19.
Quick look, then
Adrian.
plays it in.
Substitutions
Cleared
taking
away.
place.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
De Jong receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Stood up well to him there. Del Piero. And it's De Jong. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And a chance! That's going to go a long way. And once more he proves rigid and chance! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 2.
And that has been cleared.
Substitution.
Decent chance! And that was very necessary.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Driving forward. Oh, that's neat. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that might be that, Peter.
There
Maybe
will be
both
1
sides
minute
just going to
at a
have to
time.
settle for the draw now.
Sheshko can be. And that is as much time as there will be. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack.
Mind of my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose. Know that you can't stop it. Watch this. Look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me. Shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous. You cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance. I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. All I wanna do.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Paz making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic might just make this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckham. And it's Rice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Oh, it's Van Basten. That's a nicely shaped ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And the shot's on here. Oh, great leap! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's a throw-in. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Paz. Vieira. And Paz gets a good foot in there. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Nicely spread. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Pass somewhat off target. Paz. Aimed beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. This looks promising. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
That's a throw. Vieira.
Heracles always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross in, looks like a good one. Cleared away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Referee's given a throw. That's a super give and go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's superb. Pull it. And it's Rice. Chance! Here's your opener. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Beckham. Vietnam leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And he's gone backward here. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Pirlo.
There will be 1 minute at
Can
a
he get on the
time.
end of this? And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Number 12.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game.
Coming
They
on
are
the field.
1-0 to the good.
Number 7.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Crosses it in. He leaps for it. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Beckham and Paz. Oh, they could break here. Marcelo. Paz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Cantona. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a good position here, and he's there to get it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Well-timed, excellent interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely ball and... Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening.